welcome to the On Deck podcast on the LineStar YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top MLB Player Prop Bets for today. And as always, your home run calls of the day. All of our picks are available on all of our partner sites like Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay Play, and various other partners. We've got plenty of promo offers to take advantage of listed all below. The key is the common denominator for all of those offers. Just use the promo code LineStar. You'll, in most cases, get a nice juicy deposit match. Plus, in a lot of those cases, getting also access 1 month free to the LineStar app, which is what we use to help us make our picks. We're also using the Props Optimizer. If you haven't checked it out, go download it. It is totally free, available wherever you get your apps, but go check it out today. Throughout this video, you'll see some nice graphics, though that is the Props Optimizer in use. So go check that out today and do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. Not only does that help us out and getting out there to new people in the good old YouTube community, but it also helps you out because if we go 2 for 2 on our picks, one randomly selected commentary wins $20. Got to be in it to win it. Yesterday, not able to cash in on our entry. Our picks yesterday, recapping Tyler, Trevor Larnach delivered for us 3 hits, runs, RBIs for him. Freddie Freeman got to 2 hits, runs, and RBIs, cashed those. Max Muncy and Riley Green, though, let us down. So 2 for 2, but overall, over the last 3 shows, we're still 10-3 and over 60% over the course of the season. So thankfully for us, we've just built plenty of cushion for ourselves. So let's see if we can't pick some winners today. We've got a really great slate of games on deck for today. I noticed both of us are rocking the blue. Maybe it's just a Royals day. We've got the number 1 power hitting prospect in baseball getting called up, making his debut tonight. Jack Caglianone, former Florida Gator today. So something to consider maybe in the prop department.
So glad you didn't say that it's a Dodgers day.
Oh, it's never a Dodgers day between this Yankees fan and this Padres fan. You know that's never the case.
Scared me.
Yes. Nonetheless, we're excited about today's slate because there's some good ones and some high run totals, which for us gravitating to these hitter props bodes well for us. We've also got some nice hitter conditions. Just a nice summer day here in June where the temps are high. Wind is blowing out at various stadiums across the country. You'll love to see those conditions for some of these hitters. So, Tyler, tell me where you're headed for your main prop bet of the day today.
For my main prop, you know what?
You need this?
I need this.
Ah.
It's not very often that I get to use props, or do I have the privilege of going Aaron Judge because he's usually taken prior. But we're going Aaron Judge. Over 1.5 total bases. Our LineStar projection's up at 3.1. Consensus at 2.3. He's hitting 500 off Tanner Bybee in 7 plate attempts, and he's hitting 382 over the last 20. Look, the biggest worry here is he gets the Barry Bonds treatment, which still puts him in line, on the bases, which doesn't actually help us there. But man's just on fire. Yeah. He keeps doing it every single day, and I think he's going to continue.
And Tanner Bybee giving up a ton of bombs this season, one of the highest home run per 9 rates among all starters in Major League Baseball. So I noticed that his price tag on home runs is once again 166, which isn't a lot of bang for your buck. But crazy. Hey, we'll take it for our player prop bet today. See the player props, you get a prop. All rise for the judge. This is what you get when you come into studio, Tyler. All right, for my pick, I'm going to the Oakland A's and Lawrence Butler. A nice lefty bat situation here. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection is 2. We're talking about a top 10% hitter against righties, top 10% barreled balls over the last 14 days against righties as well. He homered yesterday, and today he'll be facing Minnesota righty Pablo Lopez. If you look at Pablo Lopez's splits, much worse to lefty bats. That's why I'm targeting Butler here. He's giving up about a 287 average, 711 OPS, which is around average. But Butler is 3 for 5 against him specifically. I know that's a small sample size, but the way Butler's been swinging the bat this season, especially at that hitter-friendly venue in Sacramento, game total is 10 for a reason. We've got high temperatures, another of those venues that's just so hitter-friendly. So we got to go to the A's and Lawrence Butler. So we're going to go both of those guys on an entry. If that cashes, one randomly selected commentator wins $20. You got to be in it to win it. Do us a big favor and just like that video. Remember, you also got to be subscribed as well. We really appreciate that and all the support from you guys over the course of the season. All right, now it is bonus bets time because there's so much to choose from today. Really, the variety is the spice of life, as we always say. We got to give you guys plenty to choose from. Maybe today's a good day to throw together a 5 or 6 pick entry. I might have already done it. But go ahead, Tyler, with what you got for bonus.
She did do it. She did. I'm going to go Kyle Schwarber. Look, it's June. The guy just produces in June. Over 1.5 total hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projection, consensus, both well over. He's hitting 274, 7 home runs over the last 20 games. Then he's facing Bowden Francis, who gives a 4.63 ERA up to lefties, along with the 274 ISO. Love the spot for a Schwarber. Maybe we see a Schwarbomb. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he is the most likely on the MLB Dinger Report to go yard today for good reason. Bowden Francis allowing like over a 3 home run per 9 rate to lefty bats this season. It's just been giving up a ton of power. All right. I like where you're headed. In fact, I loved Kyle Schwarber and I wanted to take him, but Tyler sniped him from me. So don't say I never gave you anything, Tyler.
That's true. I took Aaron Judge from you and then sniped Schwarber.
It's
That's
all
a
good.
2 for 2 day.
Because I still get one of my favorite prop bet
guys. You
did
carry us yesterday too.
Yes. It's all good. Because you know what? We got Vladdy Daddy at the Rogers Center today, which you guys know is one of my favorite props to play when he is at the Rogers Center because of his splits there, but also because of the matchup that he's in for today. So we're going to go Vladdy Daddy over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection, 3.7. He's been over this 7 of the last 10 games. We're talking about a guy with a 348 average versus lefties this season. That's top 10%. He's also top 10% at exit velocity versus lefties the last 14 days. So just crushing him and facing Phillies lefty Christopher Sanchez, who's giving up about a 261 opponent average to righty bats, which is like kind of decent. But we're talking about Vladdy Daddy at the Rogers Center where he has an 880 OPS. That's over 100 points higher than he has on the road. And behind Sanchez is the Philadelphia Phillies bullpen that ranks 26th in opponent average. I think Vladdy Daddy gets there for us. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. Let's do it. And then I'm going to throw one more at you guys because...
Why not?
Yeah. Jack Otani. Anyways, Florida Gator. Now he's getting his big call up. Top prospect for power hitting prospects to make his debut for the Royals tonight. We're talking about a lefty bat who had a 322 average in the minors with 15 home runs. Facing St. Louis Cardinals righty and Andre Palante, giving up a 134 home run per 9 rate to lefty bats this season and a 35.6% hard contact. Not sure if you guys have seen Jack Caglianone bat before. The dude is like 6'5", 250, crushes the baseball.
And he looks skinny. That's the craziest thing.
Palante might be in for a rough outing here today, given what he's going up against and what all of the scouting reports on Caglianone have said. But the St. Louis bullpen behind Palante, 18th in opponent average too. And we've also got favorable hitter conditions today at Busch Stadium, 84 degrees, 14-mile-an-hour wind to left field. So, hey, maybe it would be great to see Jack Caglianone with a little Oppo Taco in his debut, plus 600 for a bomb today. A little value there for...
It's been getting bet hard already.
A guy that is getting comparisons to Aaron Judge, to Shohei Ohtani. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got, but I don't mind throwing a little bit on him in his first game, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And I think the Royals in general are in a decent spot today, going up against St. Louis. So any thoughts there on the young prospect finally getting the call up?
It's going to be interesting to watch. I watched a thing on Vinny Pasquantino talking about Jock, and he was just really talking him up. It was pretty interesting. He was just talking about how the ball just jumps off his bat, and if it's like his bat touches the ball, it goes out of the yard. Yeah,
so that's what we're hoping for today. I don't mind doing that, but again, my top 2 favorites are still going to be that Butler, Guerrero, and then our contest again is going to be Butler, Judge. Go 2 for 2. One randomly selected commenter wins $20. And if you haven't already, check out that props optimizer. The graphics that we have shown you in this video are basically graphics of the props optimizer in action. Go check it out today. You can kind of do some odds shopping, or just if you guys are playing on one of those pick'em sites, it's a great tool that you can find the best value based on, what the odds are in Vegas, or you can kind of design your own algorithm, and it's totally free. So check it out today. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a bomb on this Tuesday?
We're going for old Schwarbomb, plus 235. Not a ton of value on this one. However, Vegas, or the plus 235 is like a 29% chance to go yard. LineStar has him at a 28% chance. So absolutely a possibility. And then you dig into the numbers, and I actually love the plus 230 value here. He's hitting 274 with 7 home runs over the last 20 games. June historically is his best month. He has 61 career home runs in June out of 303 total. He just goes yard in June, so we're going to do it again. And he's facing Bowden Francis, who is allowing 3.45 home runs per 9 to left-handed bats.
And it's still better value than an Aaron Judge home run at plus 166 today. So I can't give you that one because that's just not great value. Where I am going on the Yankees lineup today is going to be Trent Grisham plus 320 for a home run today. LineStar has him an 18.6% chance. This is a guy with a 346 ISO versus right-handed pitching. That's actually third highest on the slate today. Minimum 100 plate appearances, actually even higher than, Aaron Judge, if you can believe that. 11 of his 13 home runs this season have come against righties, and today he'll be facing a righty that gives up a lot of bombs. Cleveland's righty, Tanner Bybee's giving up a 201 home run per 9 rate to lefties, plus the bullpen, kind of middle of the road in terms of that home run per 9 rate stat. They're 15th. So I like Trent Grisham's spot here today at plus 320. Much better value than an Aaron Judge home run for today. And a guy who's been crushing it this season. And Juan Soto, who needs him?
What's funny about that is San Diego's saying the same thing. Gavin Sheets been doing better than Soto so far this year. But,
not saying much. Juan Soto has had definitely a down season if you look at his stats. And, of course,
he'll bounce back.
Trent Grisham doing much better. If you haven't already, check out our Dinger report on the LineStar app. That can help you out with these calls. When we talk about LineStar's projection and the percentage, that's what the tool that we're using for that. You can use it whether it be prop betting or also in your DFS lineups as well, to just see where you can get the best value for those home runs, get them into your DFS lineups, or just, place a couple bets on over 1.5 bases. That's a way to use it as well. So go check that out again, linestarapp.com. And of course, that props optimizer, totally free to use. So go check that out today. Take advantage of our partner offers. They're listed below. And if you've got any locks for us today, let us know in the comments. We're all trying to help each other out and beat the books. Appreciate all of the support in the comments over the last week or so. We greatly appreciate it. I've seen some of your comments saying, hey, some of your picks have helped me cash on some 5, 6, even I saw one for an 8-leg parlay that cash, which is awesome. Love to hear those success stories from you guys. So let us know. And if you had a bad beat too, hey, those happen from time to time. We've had a couple. Good luck in all of your sports betting endeavors on this Tuesday. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.